Escaping out of Off UPR or Off Unprogrammed on the LMV3 using the AZL control. Off UPR occurs anytime that there were parameters changed to the combustion system of the boiler without the boiler physically running. This is a safety device that causes the boiler to go into a unprogrammed or a safe state until combustion has been verified. So to exit this, we'll press and hold the F and A keys together to access the parameter list. To enter into the combustion curve from Off UPR, we'll go to the 400s and press enter where it says run. We'll press enter again, which will move us into phase 12. At this time, we can go ahead and turn on our burner switch. The boiler will move into a pre-purge. Once the boiler has completed its pre-purge, it'll drive itself to ignition. When the P0 is displayed and is blinking, we can go ahead and press the plus key to start the ignition process. Depending on the gas train or the fuel delivery system that the boiler is set up with, it'll either light the pilot or the main flame for direct ignition. In this case, it's showing up as a pilot. So right now we are running with just the pilot on. By pressing the plus key again, it will go through the main ignition transition. Once the main ignition is complete, P0 will be blinking with the main flame on, pilot off, and we're ready to start moving through the curve. Using our combustion equipment, we'll verify that we have safe and reliable combustion through the next points, starting at P0 and moving ourselves up to P9. Once we've reached a point, the indicator of P1 through 9 will begin to blink to say that the servo positions have been reached. At this point, we'll go ahead and check combustion, and if good, we can go ahead and move on to the next point. So to adjust combustion for P2, what we'll do is we'll press and hold the F key, and then we can use the plus and or minus button to make the adjustments as we need to. To adjust the air servo, we'll press and hold the A button, and then use the plus and minus keys to adjust the air servo position as needed. Once you are satisfied with their present position, we can press just the plus key to move up to P3. As we're checking and setting combustion, we're waiting for it to blink. We do that, and then we can move up to the next point until we've reached P9. Once we've reached P9 and we're happy with the combustion parameters on the boiler, we'll tap the plus and minus buttons together quickly. This will bring us to parameter 546. Typically, this parameter is set to 100 or 100% firing rate. This is the maximum firing rate you want to allow the boiler to achieve. If you need to derate the boiler for any reason, you can do that by pressing the enter key and then making adjustments using the plus and minus buttons. Once you're satisfied with that, the enter button to save that, and then we can tap the plus and minus key to exit. The next parameter that needs to be inspected is parameter 545. This is typically set to 20. If you're happy with that setting, we can do the plus and minus button again to escape, and a second time to move us out to the main navigation menu. The boiler is now out of Off UPR and has been put back into automatic mode.